thoughts about touching new money. I'm having rich dreams. Know everything ain't what it seems. I had to get it by any means. Came from the bottom, I'm straight out the gutter. Can't show no love, but got love for my brothers. Yeah, we go to war, whoever. By the way, we go to war, whoever. I'm having a whole lot of thoughts about touching new money. I'm having rich dreams. Know everything ain't what it seems. I gotta get it by any means. Came from the bottom, I'm straight out the gutter. Can't show no love, but got love for my brothers. Yeah, we go to war, whoever. By the way, we go to war, whoever. Time going forward, and I'm only getting older. My old friends heated, I shoulder, cause shoulder. Get to the money, these niggas be hating. They just in the way, so I can't let it.
Yo, what up, though? Welcome to another episode of the Don's Talk. I'm your host, ShawnDON, of course. Hey, before we get into this episode, man, I need y'all to like, comment, subscribe, share. Like, comment, subscribe, share, man. I greatly do appreciate that. Here today, man, we got a special episode. Ain't that right, homegirl?
Yes. How are you feeling today?
Oh, I'm feeling cool. Yeah, I'm fine for the most part. I'm like in a good headspace, though, truly.
Okay. Okay, blessed. Okay, so what is it that you do?
Damn, you just gonna get right into it, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm an entrepreneur. I have a talk show. Also, I have a clothing brand. This is my 4th year with the clothing brand. Can't even believe it though. It's crazy.
Okay.
But yeah, as of right now, that's what I do.
Okay, and what part of town are you from?
Oh, I'm from the best suburb in Ohio, man. East Cleveland, Ohio, man. You know, Carter Road is gonna be precise though. Super precise, bottom half. You know what I mean? That's my nigga G would say, man. For sure.
Well, how was life for you growing up? Like, what was your experiences as far as like family and your environment?
He trying to let me feel all vulnerable and shit. But it was. I say it was good. It was cool though. You know, you don't know what you don't know. So like, I didn't realize the type of situation I was in until I got older though. But you know what I'm saying? We didn't really had that much. It's just more so about like, I just dealt with everything I did have. You know what I'm saying? A lot of kids on my block though, for sure. Like, there was a lot of us. So always outside. Always playing basketball, football, any bounce. You know, we all kind of like split with each other though, you feel me? So one person might get $5, but we sharing with 5 of us though, you know what I'm saying? Man, growing up I think I had like the perfect childhood though, for sure. Like, man, it was a lot of us. We hustled together, we played ball together, we played sports together. I say we stole together.
Oh gosh.
Fucking with the older homies, just making them chases and shit though. Like, man, I had a crazy, a good childhood though, for sure.
Are you still cool with those same people, or like do y'all still keep in communication?
Yeah, we cool
As
for sure.
adults?
Like, we ain't as close as we was though, but you know that comes from just being grown and everybody got kids and situations though. You feel me? So you know what I'm saying. But for sure, when I do see everybody I grew up with, this all love for sure. So.
Okay. So what did you want to be growing up?
I wanted to be a fucking NBA star.
Okay.
That was the only goal I had. Like, I never wanted to be anything professional, like a firefighter or a doctor or a lawyer. It was fucking play basketball. That was my only goal.
And what did you do to like achieve that? Like, was you on the basketball team? Did you do AAU?
Yeah, I played basketball.
Played on the streets?
Yeah, I don't want to toot my own horn though, but I was good though, for sure. Like, I was good on the streets. You know what I mean? My park that I grew up at. I was good. AAU basketball I played, middle school, elementary, high school. Like, you feel me? I was always good. But it just got to a point where I didn't want to play anymore. Like, a little after high school, I kind of like fell out of love with it, truly though. But yeah, NBA player was definitely what I wanted to be, for sure.
Okay, so growing up, the people around you, did they encourage you to like stick with basketball and, you know, achieve those dreams, or how did that work?
To be totally transparent, like, it wasn't no goal pushing.
Okay.
It was more so like, shit, nigga, if you can go. As long as it don't cost me nothing, though, you feel me?
Oh, damn.
Right. but like, yeah. it wasn't no. I didn't even realize a lot of things like how to get there. You feel me? It was just more so. I was just going off talent. If I'm gonna be totally honest though. So after like when high school ran out and I didn't go to college, it was just like shit. What's next? What I'm gonna do next though? You feel me?
Right. Understandable.
Yeah.
So where did the Don and ShawnDON come from? Many people want to know.
Right though. Man, it's funny though. So I was like 18, 19, and my second car, my Altima. If y'all remember, I had my 2-door Altima, and I was a heavy drinker at like 19 years old. Like 19, you can't even get bottles, so you got to go to the liquor store, camp outside. Hey, big homie, can you give me a bottle? I got 5 for you. You feel me? Sometimes you get some no's, sometimes you get some years though. You feel me? But I was drinking Don Julio a lot when I was 18, 19, 20. So I used to be bending around the corners, like, man, y'all know, like, I used to literally get a bottle, fill my tank up, and just ride around the hood all day.
Oh my goodness.
So I used to ride around the hood all day, and I used to bump into my one other homie. He used to be like, Sean with the Don. And that's where the Don truly came from. Like, I just took that, and I just put the Don on the back of it. And now, ShawnDON, I ended up building a whole brand behind it, though. But that's where it came from, for sure.
Okay. So the Don is like your name, but at the same time, it stands for something.
Yeah, I turned it into
more meaningful as well.
Yeah, it's an acronym for Double or None. And yeah, so.
Okay. So what made you even want to be an entrepreneur?
Oh, this is hindsight, right? So I always was a young hustler, though. Not even for a livelihood. It was just more so snacks. In wintertime, it's just more so about food. If I'm gonna be totally fucking Pooties, man. If y'all know about Pooties, man, they used to have these wings on Wednesday, man, for the LO. And so like, it was a lady across the street that I grew up at, Miss Johnson, man. Shout out to her, man. I used to be shoveling her snow, raking her leaves, walking her dog. Like anything that you did that you could think of, I probably did as far as like outside. And I didn't even thinking that like that kind of like molded me into being a hustler though. You feel me? So I always had it in me. I just didn't know it up until I got like so I always was doing that, right? So then I got to like 18, 19 where I'm out of high school. I'm trying to figure out a way, and I ended up bumping into one of my dudes I went to school with when I was a freshman. And he showed me this one shit called War Adventures. If y'all remember, it was the big blue sign saying you should be here.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Right.
I think we all had a little part of that.
No, for sure. And like, soon as I haven't talked to dude since I was a freshman. So I'm 19 at the time. So 14 and 19, I haven't even talked to him. And when he presented with me, he showed me that shit. I was like, oh, yeah, I'm doing it. You feel me? And that kind of like opened my eyes up to how much money you could really make out here. Like,
right.
I'm still stuck in East Cleveland. I'm thinking $3,200 a month was you was living straight though. You feel me? So I ended up I was into that program a lot. I was doing it, and I went out to Miami for this little. It was a damn. I can't even explain what it is.
Like a convention.
Yeah,
okay.
It was a convention out there in Miami. And I was 19 at the time. I was 20 at the time. And this dude was like 22. And he was just talking. I don't know how we ended up talking about money, but he was like, I make $13,000 a month. I'm like, nigga, you know how much money that is? $13K a month?
Right.
I'm like, you lying. You know what I mean? We come from, you gotta show us. Like, you can't just be talking like that, though, you feel me? And dude pulled his phone out. He showed me like in this bank. He showed me like $4,000 plus. It said 12,008, and that's what's my brain like. Oh yeah, it's some bread out here. Like you feel me? I didn't even know what Rolexes was. He had Rolex on, regular white tee, gray shorts. Like he was regular, but he made a lot of fucking money and he was young though. So like that's what's my brain though. You feel me? So as I was doing that, I kind of like fell off with it, but I still kept the mentality though. Like. So now, instead of trying to make somebody sign up and get money, I just turned it to, I'm going to actually start a product. I'm going to sell a product. That way I can get the hand-in-hand money, though. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I ended up starting the clothing brand right after that.
Okay.
Hold up, wait. I know this episode is getting really good, but today's episode is sponsored by Life's a Gamble, Double Nothing Clothing. Have you guys want to check out our merch yet? Well, you can do so while watching this episode right now. I'm going to leave the description down at the bottom, but we got our new dad hats, t-shirts, hoodies, whatever you need, we got. It's a story that everybody can relate to, so you might as well go ahead and cop one for yourself or for a friend, though. But we greatly appreciate it. Hit the link, cop some merch.
So how is entrepreneurship for you? Because everybody think it's just so easy working for yourself and you just making all this money, and you know, people don't really understand what it is to really truly be an entrepreneur. So can you explain a little bit of that?
So it always come down like you gotta pick your poison though, like which one you want. Working a job where somebody tell you what to do and they fire you if you don't listen.
Right.
Cause I don't know. As you know, I probably had like 15, 16 jobs. I had 15, 16 jobs, you feel me? Only like 2 of them I stayed over a year, you know what I'm saying? So like, it's either with that or entrepreneurship though, you feel me? And shit, you gotta pick your heart. And I just chose this, like, and I'm fine with it. Cause I understand, I always saw it, like, you know, we growing up, you see all the street niggas with the rims and the coupes and the chicks, the money, like, you feel me? You don't really see a working nigga getting it like that though, you feel me? So that was like another thing. That's what it weighed more to me. Like, I didn't want to do the streets though, but the product is the same though, you feel me? So that was it's all about what you want truly though, for real. Cause and I just couldn't do the working 9-to-5 thing.
Is it easier? Is entrepreneurship easier than working a 9-to-5, or?
Oh no, hell no.
Do you think it's harder?
No,
that's what
sure.
I mean. People think that it's just you get to wake up when you want to, you get to go to sleep
no, hell
early, you know, or extra late.
Hell no. You know, with the job, you make your money in 8 hours,
right?
And you can be free because you already made your bread. You can wake up in the morning as an entrepreneur from 8 to 4 and ain't making shit. So like you can get comfortable with just the freedom of just be like, yeah, I ain't gotta clock in though, but at the end of the bill, you feel me? You gotta get up still earlier or stay later. You could be working the whole day.
I was about to say entrepreneurship don't never end.
No, you can work the whole day. You feel me? It's only cool when everything comes up to fruition. But that's at the end though. You feel me? When you got this shit rolling and there's really money coming in. Profit money coming, not just maintaining it. You feel me? It's a difference for sure. You can make money, but if you always spending it into your business, then you ain't making no money. You feel me? So for that entrepreneurship is not for everybody. But if you think you can do it, fuck if you think you can do it. You gotta know you can do it. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have that hustle mentality.
Most definitely.
So how did you come up with your business name?
Oh, I got both of them. I got 2 now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So they all I kind of like everything kind of like correlate around the Don though. You feel me? So as I elaborated before, you know, I said the Don come from that. So it was all right. So I played basketball growing up. You feel me? So I always, even since a kid, I always had a book bag with tennis shoes in it. I always wore t-shirts, shorts, flip flops. You feel me? That was my attire. Like, I gotta really be going somewhere to throw some jeans on, you feel me? I hated the jeans, it wasn't comfortable for me, so I just wanted to, I always was wearing this shit. Like I always, even like, this is when I was grown, I'm getting older, so I'm like, man, I'm always wearing this shit, cause I'm always going to the mall trying to find something to wear. So it got to a point like, man, I might have just started my own shit though, you feel me?
Right.
And I already had the Don, the ShawnDON, and it kind of just correlated together, like, it really came out of nowhere. I was at work and I was so irritated at work because the dude told me I couldn't leave until I got this order done. And I was just on the street like, man, who you talking to? But I had to stay because I need the bread though, you feel me? I couldn't just quit though, you feel me? So as I'm doing the work, I'm in the back like brainstorming like, man, I need to get the fuck up out of there. Like, what can I? Because I was already thinking about it for about a year. You feel me? And then I'm like, what can I really call it? So this around the time, this hustle died and shit. I just was getting in tune with them this past year, so I took that as a sign, like, all right, it's time to really, you know what I mean, just jump out there, though, you feel me? And literally, it just came out of nowhere. It wasn't even gonna be called Life's a Gamble, Double or Nothing. It was gonna be called like something else. I got it in my phone somewhere though, but literally, I just was at work. I was driving the Tomord and I stopped the Tomord. I'm like, I need something to write real quick.
It just came naturally.
Literally, I had a pen, and I stopped somewhere, I got off, and I just found a piece of paper, and I just wrote, I just gave him Double or Nothing. And we've been rocking ever since, though, for sure.
Okay.
As far as, like, you know what I mean, the talk show, still kind of like correlate, though, you feel me? So, Don is another name for leader, though, you feel me? So, I am that, you know what I'm saying? From the yeah. I always been that, like, you feel me? So, things just play into part, though, really, truly. It's kind of like mind blowing still. Shit's crazy.
So, what does the 7-Eleven mean in your clothing brand?
Man, I get that question a whole lot, man. So, it's really so simple, but it's complex a little bit if you don't know. So, like, people, if you're familiar with shooting dice, 2 dice, 7 or 11 on the first hand is an automatically win, though, you feel me? But if you don't get on the first hand, if you score like let's say a 6 or whatever number, that's your point, though. But if you get a 7, crapped out, you automatically lost.
Oh, dang.
11 is just 2 ones. You get snake eyes, automatic loss, though, you feel me?
Okay.
So it just represents gambling, like you win or you lose, and them 2 numbers is kind of like go with it, though.
So
So
7-Eleven likes to gamble.
Win, you lose.
Period.
Double or nothing, though, you feel me? It's just crazy.
Okay.
Hold up, wait. I know this episode is getting really good, but today's episode is sponsored by Christopher Lee's Fragrances. This goes out to all my fellas, man. Looking good is only half the battle. You gotta smell good also. So this right here, the Boss Cologne, I can guarantee you have women stopping you in your tracks, asking you questions like, ooh, what you got on? Or give you compliments like, damn, you smell good as hell. So look, if you want to smell like a boss, go to ChristopherLeesFragrances.com and go ahead and copy one. To my ladies, if you're tired of your man coming outside smelling like nothing, go to ChristopherLeesFragrances.com and go ahead and copy one. You can use my discount code of DON96 to get 10% off your total purchases. So again, hit the link in my bio. Go ahead and copy some Boss Cologne, man. Peace.
So, who or what inspires you other than me? No,
Man,
I'm
you
kidding.
No, you know, my kids, of course. You know what I'm saying? But I got older homies and shit, though, that's like 20, 15, 17, 20 years older than me, though, you feel me? The way how they live and the way how they move is really what I aspire to be. Like, I'm talking about, I got brothers that can just, it's today Wednesday. They can just go out of town if you feel like it. Paper, whatever, like, you feel me? It's just more so about that. Like, that, I just aspire to be just like that. I don't want to be struggling, you know what I mean, as an older adult, though, you know what I'm saying? I think that my whole life, like, when shit get fixed, you gotta wait till Friday, or you can't do certain things because of financial situations. Like, I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? And plus, I'm just too handsome to be broke, though. You feel me? So like, that's another inspiration. Like, I gotta get this bread up because I can't waste this shit. You feel me?
So, who are the top 5 people you want to meet, and how do they inspire you?
Oh shit, man. Payroll, if you know me, man, Payroll Giovanni, man. I gotta meet dude, though. Wallow 267.
I can see that.
Yeah. Jonathan Dubaton, I think you're rich and unemployed and shit. Finesse's Only Club, hip hop. I want to meet that dude.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
I think we kind of like similar, though, you feel me? LeBron fucking James, man. I don't watch that dude from the beginning, open to like 20 seasons and shit. Like, he a fucking legend.
Facts.
LeBron James, and my 5th one would have been Nip. You know what I mean? R.I.P. though, for sure, though. But we talking about alive or anywhere?
It don't matter. Either one, alive or
All right.
transition.
And so let's just say I don't want to just bump Nip out just because he passed away. but like let's say another 5th, it would be the dude off LeBron's camp, man, Rich Paul, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I want to talk to him for real. I just want to meet him and know him. Seem like a thorough dude, though. You feel me?
So why do those people particularly inspire you?
It just inspired me because, one, they come from them urban cities like me, though. You feel me? Also, it just shows that like you could really be anything out here. Like, literally, it's all about what you think about, what you say out your mouth though, you feel me? So those people are like kind of like great examples of those. And just like, it don't matter what your situation is, you can really be a fucking mogul. You could really be anything. Like I say, Wallow, because he did fucking 20 years.
Yeah.
And he up 100 M's, you know what I'm saying? Payroll, I say like he from Detroit, like the same geographic as me though, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And he ended up walking into being a mogul though, you feel me? Nip Hussle, the same, Rich Paul, LeBron James, like they from inner city black dudes that just grew into this fucking mega star though, you feel me? And that's what I want to be.
Okay.
I want motherfuckers to, when I walk into any room, like, oh yeah, that's Sean right there, like.
That's ShawnDON.
You did. You did what I'm saying, for sure. But yeah, I fuck with them, man. I fuck with them 5 people for sure.
Yeah. So, what's the hardest thing you had to deal with up until now?
You sure you
Like,
want to
up
answer
to
that?
now?
You sure you want to answer to that?
Yes.
All right, so I say the hardest thing is losing my parents. You feel me? That was the shitty thing about that shit, because they passed away so fast and so close, like they 10 months apart when they passed. Like, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And it just put me in a space. I was already in a depressional phase anyway through that though, you feel me? So that kind of like, that was hard on me because I had to climb myself up out of it though, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was days, weeks, months where I just go to work, pay my bills, but I'm in the house though. I ain't going outside. I'm getting my kids also still though, but like the energies just wasn't there. Like I ain't
So
trying
you
to
just
go
going through
nowhere.
the motion.
I ain't going nowhere. I'm laying down.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I got them in the front doing whatever though, you feel me? And you know, you just get to a point where like, nigga, what you gonna do? You gonna get the fuck up, you gonna lay down.
Right.
And it's easier said than done though, but like, cause you know, I knew I had a friend of mine that killed himself, you know what I mean, for being that low though, you feel me? So you gotta like, that was hard to get calming yourself right back about that situation, to being back to the normal motivational person though, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Cause it's people look up to me though, you know what I mean? So like, not even just my kids. You know what I mean? I coach, so I got younger homies that looking up to me. I got nephews that looking up to me. I even got some older people looking up to me though. You feel me? No funny shit though, but
Yeah.
for sure. You know what I'm saying? So I just know that I'm just that I'm one of the ones though. You feel me? So I can't really fall down to that pressure, like. But that was the tough part though, for sure.
Would you say your parents, in a way, and is a part of your inspiration as well, with just how you go so hard and all of that?
Hell yeah, because I want my last name to be big. Like I just said a minute ago, like motherfuckers gonna know who the Adams, bro. You feel me? Motherfuckers gonna remember that shit, and them passing, it was like a way of like, yeah, I'm about to show y'all youngest boy is I'm gonna take it to the next level though. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So like, and like now I done grew into, you know what I mean, they time was done though, you feel me? They raised their kids, however they turned out to be, like, you feel me? It was just, the time was just done though, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And but yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So let's talk about mental health and depression. So let's do like a mental health check.
Yeah.
Where are you at from 1 to 10? 10 being the best, 1 being the lowest.
I'm probably like, I'm gonna be super transparent. I'm probably like at 7.3.
Okay.
I'm Gucci for the most part though, but you know, you still have them days though where like you might hear a song or you might smell a smell. You might look at a picture or something that'll kind of like take you back
Triggers
into
you.
it. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Other than that, you know what I mean. They can be cool though, for sure.
So how do you deal with going through those moments of depression and just being down?
Oh, so that depression phase done put me into emotional intelligence though. You feel me? So you know, growing up, you don't really think about that shit. That wasn't even a thing though. You know what I'm saying? You just kind of like, hey man, don't cry. I don't want to hear that shit. But like now I'm at a space where I just understand it some more. So like, whatever you feel, it's all right. You can feel it. So when I do have those days, I drop a tear or two, and then you just get past it though. You feel me?
Yeah.
Because once you try to ignore it and shit, that's when it kind of get worse.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Do you check in on the homies? Like, do y'all do a mental health check, or y'all just all walking around figuring it out?
So like, that's why I say I'm one of the ones because I'm really like truly hands on. You know what I'm saying? My partners, like I say, I hope they don't think it's the wrong way though, but they probably ignore it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So they ain't really thinking nothing of it though. You feel me? So like, 4 of my partners, 2 of them lost their mama and their daddy though. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Years ago, and the other 2 ain't got no mama. Like, you feel me? So like, we all like the same. So I just be that person where, hey bro, you cool? You know what I mean? I ain't want shit. I just really checking with you. I'm talking about for real cool, not that for fake shit. Like,
Mm-hmm.
not saying like, yo, I'm good. Nigga, how you feeling though? You feel me? How you deal with this shit? Like, and 2 of them lost their parents when we was teenagers though. You feel me? So,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? It's only been almost 2 years with my pops and almost a year with my moms and shit. When I be feeling like that, I be asking them like, hey, how y'all be dealing with that shit? But you don't really get an answer because they ignore it though. You feel me?
Right.
But we still talk about it though for sure. So yeah, we definitely be talking about that shit. Not as much because who wants to be in that mood all the time though? You feel me?
Yeah.
But when it get to a point where I can't really like hold it in for a long time, then hell, we definitely do that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So switching topics, you are a father of 2.
Yeah, man. My shit work.
So
Oh man, I think that was so insensitive. My bad.
Anyway,
Right,
so
right.
how is it? What's the hardest part about being a father and trying to run a business at the same time?
Picking the sacrifice, you feel me? You don't really know to how things gonna play out until later on, though, you feel me? So like,
Mhm.
my kids is young though, you feel me? So it's either spend all the time with them and not build not build my business, or build the business and split the time though, you feel me? So I say this, the hardest part about that is time though, you feel me? Also, and at the same time, you feel me, you gotta be there for your little ones. You know what I mean? Put time in so they can know who the fuck you are,
Mhm.
et cetera, though. But as far as just like, you know, today Wednesday at 3:30, 4 o'clock, I ain't just about to just go get them and we just laying down together. Like, you feel me? I'd rather just not and then build what I'm trying to build up. That way, by the time they 5, 6 years old, we can have infinity time because I ain't gotta pursue money no more though, you feel me?
Right.
So I say that's the hardest part.
So how do you look at failures?
Lessons, no losses though, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Every time you feel like you quote unquote failed or took a loss, it's a lesson behind it though, you feel me? And it's going to keep happening unless you understand it and fix it when the dude come up out again. So shit, truly, that's exactly what it is. They ain't even know such thing as failures. For real, it's just lessons, that's all.
So are there any regrets from those lessons or anything you would have did different?
No.
Do you believe in regrets?
Nope. Hell no. Ain't no such thing as regret. Everything play out how it's gonna play out.
Sure.
As long as you do everything honorable, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Which I don't have no problem with that. I ain't did nobody wrong for nothing though, but that's the only time I think you feel like you regret something if you did something honorable.
Right. So how do you describe family?
Oh, that's a simple, unconditional love, man. If we family, unconditional. You know what I mean? Oh, wait. I'm lying. Because there's certain things that you just can't come back from, like stealing, I would even say like infidelity. But as long as if it ain't that big, you feel me?
Mm-hmm.
It should be unconditional love, though. You feel me? You shouldn't not love me because I don't agree with you, or I tell you no, or I can't do something. Like that ain't fam, though. You feel me? Family is a person, it's people. No matter how long you know them, though. You feel me? if they love you for you though, you know what I'm saying? So that's what family is, truly.
Is family just through blood, or can family be friends?
I don't know. No blood. Blood ain't got nothing to do with being family.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Technically, yeah. But as far as like the real McCoy, that's fam. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gotta be blood. It's just through love. You know what I'm saying? And for all the people that ain't understanding, not in love, but just love for people though. You feel me?
Right.
Like I mean, you gotta know, right? You love me?
Sure.
You love me?
Sometimes.
You know what? We ain't family. We talking this sometimes shit.
When you're not getting on my nerves. Yes. So what will your life look like in the future as far as legacy? Like what you got in the process?
I ain't gonna say what I'm gonna do though, but rich. I'm gonna change this whole fucking narrative of how my family was. Like, you know what I'm saying? My people did the best they could. I ain't tripping on that. I dealt with what I dealt with though, but like, I want to see the other side. You know what I'm saying? Where we ain't got, with money, not no problem.
Right.
We can go out of town every month if we want to. Money ain't no problem. Like, we can drive whatever we want. We can eat whatever we want. Like, nobody trying to be eating no canned goods and fries. Like, you feel me? Like,
Ain't nothing wrong with no fries.
it ain't, but just the you see how that shit, how I just said it, canned goods and fries.
Yeah.
Like, that's just the reality of like not having no pay though. So having money, relationships, you feel me, resources. That's what I want. I need all that. You know what I'm saying? So as far as like legacy, you know what I mean, my kids would be straight, and their kids would be straight, and their kids would be straight. And I'm kind of like building that foundation though. You know
So generational wealth.
Most
That's
definitely.
what you're trying to aim towards. Are you teaching your kids that now, or?
To be honest, no, they still young. You feel me?
Right.
So they about to be 4 and 2. They don't even know nothing about nothing though. You feel me? They ain't. They think I'm rich right now. You feel me? Which is cool though, cause we're gonna be that. But when they get to a certain age, for sure, like we're gonna be learning about finances, guns too, man. Like guns is important though because they exist in this world. You feel me? So like people always like hide the fact about guns to kids and shit just cause they dangerous. It's only dangerous when you don't know nothing about it though. You feel me?
Exactly.
Not to say it like this though, but from other side, the other races, you know what I'm saying? They teach their kids how to unload a gun, how to shoot it, how to clean it, like at a young age. We just the only ones that don't, you know what I'm saying? Because we don't be educated on that shit as grown people though, you feel me? So I'm changing that narrative too though, you feel me? It's alright to teach your kids about that shit for sure.
So to wrap it up, what advice would you give someone in their early 20s that's coming up?
Oh, that's easy. Because I was just a young, I'm 26, man, it's crazy.
You're still young.
Yeah.
Don't start.
But to be totally honest, figure out yourself though, you feel me? I know that sounds cliche though, but it's really what it is, because you will find yourself just doing things because other people doing it though, you feel me? So find and know yourself. Don't have babies young, you know what I'm saying? Because that'll slow you down, you feel me? And on top of that, you ain't gotta be out partying your whole life, your whole 20s ain't gotta be just partying and fucking women, like, you feel me? Or partying and having sex with men, like you don't have to do that. You need to slow down, know yourself, know what you want to do, and pursue that. So that way you will set yourself up to be in a better position as you go into your 30s though, because I'll be the one to tell you, like, I thought that shit was just going by so quick. Like, I'm going into my 27th year in a month, and it's like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, time really rolling though, you feel me? So you don't want to be that person when you're 35 and you look up, like, damn, I want a family, I want to be financially straight though, you feel me? So I really want you to lock in and understand and get yourself together though, you feel me? For sure, man.
Okay. Is that the advice you would have gave yourself back in your early 20s?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would have, yeah, for sure. I was already early for my age though, you feel me? But I would have been earlier if I would have knew exactly what I wanted to do. From 19 to 23. Well, I can't even say that because that what made me them network marketing days.
Mm-hmm.
But I said that to say I wish I was starting my clothing brand earlier though, but I wouldn't know nothing about it if it wasn't for that. So no, I'm cool though. But yeah, if you're a person that's in your 20s, man, figure out what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
Okay. So what made you want to just be vulnerable and just let people know a little bit more about yourself?
I think people see me as bigger than what I see myself though, you feel me? And I just want to be transparent to show people like I'm a human being also, you feel me? Just for example, my kids, they look at me as super dad. My nephew look at me as like a super rich uncle and shit. I don't know why, it's crazy. But my younger homies too, they just look at me like I'm just this super big person though, you feel me? And people do too, like I will see people that I know, you know what I mean, they probably know you from Instagram or from when I went to school, like just look at me this super big person that I ain't yet, you know what I'm saying? And just to be transparent, like, man, I'm still grounded, I'm still a human being, like I still go through things, like you feel me? So yeah, so like I just want to share that with people though, for sure. Most definitely.
Okay, well, it was nice talking to you.
Nice
talking to the Don.
For sure. Hey, y'all follow me on Instagram at ShawnDON. Cop some merch, man, please. I need that to go ping, 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 ping. I got new Don hats, snapbacks, t-shirts, dad hats, hoodies, man, whatever you need. I got on there though, you feel me? The link in my bio. For sure, I'm gonna drop it down below though, you know what I'm saying? So, man, I appreciate it all, man. Tap in with me though. Peace out.